rich kids.
A girl could never have too many bags.
This jacket was £700.
The cost of living crisis means absolutely nothing to them.
I had been to some dinners and the bill has been upwards of like 20k.
I have 2 holiday houses, one in the Isle of Wight and one in Gozo.
All that's about to change.
Oh, my God.
10 brand new rich kids are going to stay with typical British families living on the breadline.
Will they come in a helicopter?
I think they'll have all designer gear on.
5 handbags, 3 suitcases.
They'll experience what it really means to struggle.
I'll sacrifice anything I have for him to eat.
Not having to choose between eating and heating.
How will the people from completely different sides of the tracks get on?
If I would stay here, I would probably feel the need to hoover the entire room.
At the end of the day, that's your problem. That's not the government's problem.
It's all I ever wanted from this visit. So, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Rich Kids Go Skint.
We go to either chains or nicer. We don't go KFC.
Rich kid Annie certainly hasn't had to rough it.
So I live in Putney. It's a 4-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms. I've got my normal house, and then we also own the bottom flat next to us where we've knocked through. So this is my bedroom. I've got the ensuite over there, right at the top of the house, so I get lovely views of both sides of London.
But it's not just the affluence of Putney Annie is accustomed to.
I have 2 holiday houses, one in the Isle of Wight and one in Gozo, which is the little island of Malta. And we also have a yacht, which is a 41-foot sailing yacht, and we've also got a speedboat called the Rib as well. So we're on the water a lot. If my parents stopped giving me money, it would definitely be a shock to the system. I've just been always very lucky with getting what I want, basically. I do get a budget at uni that my dad gives me, but when I see something I like, I just call my mum up and she normally sends the money over.
And being skint is certainly a far cry from Annie's world.
I don't really know much about the cost of the living crisis since I normally just leave my parents to deal with it.
Lucky for some.
So I am actually quite good at budgeting, but only when it comes to clubbing. Me and my friends, we definitely like to before going out, so when we do go out, I don't actually spend that much.
So what's her take on those who have to budget daily?
When I hear the word skint and think about skint people, the first thing that comes to my mind is probably council estates, people who are in flats, probably a 1 or 2 bedroom, a very small kitchen, and just kids who go to state schools, probably.
You've really thought about this, haven't you, Annie? But she does have a point to prove.
You don't have to be snobby with your money, you don't have to be stuck up. You can be just a generally really down-to-earth person, and I think I am, and I want to show them that as well.
A far cry from the affluence of Putney in the West Midlands is Jamaican-born and bred single mum Christine and her son Dejounte.
He's a bundle of joy. It's just nice having him around because he makes me forget about the things that he says, and he's a very good child.
And Dejounte is certainly a welcome distraction from Christine's financial worries.
The income that I have coming in, it's from the universal credit. And I only receive $9.78 per month, which is not enough to cover my bills.
But being on benefits doesn't sit well with Christine.
I don't like it. It's like somebody telling you to jump off a building and you don't want to jump off of that building. And I find it terrible. This is why I'm trying to get back into work, you know, because I can't deal with the stress around benefits.
And unfortunately, the cost of living crisis is a further burden.
I haven't got much, to be honest, to get by. I have to rely on the food bank as well to get a bit of help.
But however hard it gets, she is determined not to let Dejounte suffer.
I'll sacrifice anything I have for him to eat. I'm an adult, I can manage. I will miss a meal for him to make sure he have eaten.
Financial worries aside, Christine always has her faith to carry her through.
I have a faith in God, you know, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be here. I would not be here.
And Christine has a few other things to keep her occupied too.
I got a rabbit. Her name is Lulu. She's a girl. Come here, Lulu. Come here, Lulu. Come here. Hi. And we got a cat, which is a girl, and her name is Coco. And we got a puppy, which is a boy, and his name is Bruno. They put smile on your face. They keep you smiling and, you know, take your mind off things.
Luckily, the animals keep her entertained, as holidays are a thing of the past for Christine.
The last time me and Dejante had a holiday was 4 years ago, and it was a beautiful caravan holiday weekend.
But a tight budget doesn't stop Christine saving up to treat her son when she can.
Special treat for Dejante. I will have. He likes McDonald's or KFC.
But does Christine think she can treat the rich kid to a new experience?
I could change their life, change their mind on how they think or go about doing things, and to understand that we are no different, regardless of where they are in their life. You know, people are people.
Back in the hubbub of Putney, Annie and her mum are contemplating what might be in store.
How are you? Do you think you'd help with the cooking and the cleaning?
I think I'll have to, but yeah, hopefully they can teach me some stuff about cooking, because I probably need it.
Your cooking and cleaning habits aren't brilliant. It's lucky we have our own cleaner. What are you most worried about? Do you quite like luxury?
Probably the sleeping arrangements, if I don't like the food.
Are you going to take your own food? You're going to take your brioches for breakfast?
Maybe some snacks in my bag. Pack a few snacks, because I don't like the food, but we'll see.
I suppose it could be a bit like staying on the boat, because there's not much room on the boat.
It's quite small, yeah.
I mean, there's only 3 cabins.
Probably won't be able to do as much sunbathing.
And what happens if it's quite dirty?
Yeah, I don't know. Just have to work around the dirt and...
Because you won't be able to wash your hands all the time and...
Yeah. I'm sure they'll have some soap, but...
Well, you could always pack some soap.
Could do.
Talking of packing, it's time for Annie to say goodbye to her mum and get on her way. The family awaits.
I am bringing my Ralph Lauren jumper, though, with me, which was... I don't even know how much.
I think it retails for around £300, Annie. Over in the Midlands, Christine and her son Dejante speculate what the rich kid might be like.
Some can be a bit
cocky.
Some can be
But what does Annie think of the local area?
The houses around here are definitely more run down, old, more like council estate kind of thing, like, but definitely not as nice as London. I've never been to a council house before, so if there's family are in one, I'm excited to see what it's like.
Oh, dear. I see a white taxi.
Coming up, Christine is blown away by how the other half live.
Her kitchen is 6 times bigger than mine. I'm like, wow.
And the rich kid struggles to shop on a budget.
We've only got £15.
Ooh.
Rich kid Annie is used to living the high life.
I don't really know much about the cost of the living crisis, since I normally just leave my parents to deal with it.
But for single mum Christine in the Midlands, it's a very different story.
I haven't got much, to be honest, to get by. So I have to rely on the food bank as well.
How will they fare when their worlds collide?
Hello! Hi! Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Christine.
I'm Annie.
Annie.
Yes.
Okay, nice to
So
meet you.
nice
Annie,
to meet you.
Come in.
Thank
Come
you.
in. Get him round, Mama.
Perfect.
Hello.
Hello.
Dejounte, my son.
Nice to meet you. I'm Annie.
Hello, I'm Dejounte.
Can you sit here?
Perfect.
Can you sit there if you want.
Thank you.
What you think when you were coming, like, on a journey, the area, what you were thinking?
It's very different to what I'm used to, obviously, in London and also Oxford. Never been to Birmingham, Walsall. I've never been, like, in this area, so it's definitely a change.
It's different from what you're used to.
Yeah, all the houses are quite different around here. Some smaller, some more run down, some a bit nicer, so it's all a bit quite different.
This is a council house.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about council house?
Yeah, I've definitely heard about them, but I don't know, like, much about them kind of thing.
Oh, you never lived in one before?
No, I've never lived in one. No.
Okay, yeah, well, this is a council property.
Okay.
Slightly different in size to Annie's home.
Right. I'm going to show you around the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I will give you a little tour.
Yeah, I'd love a house
around
tour.
the house, and you see.
Perfect.
Where you will rest your beautiful head. So, you know, this is the living room.
Yes, very nice.
And we're going into the kitchen.
Nice.
Where we cook. I know it's a bit small, but I guess you're probably used to bigger than this, isn't it?
Yeah, my kitchen in London is very big.
Big?
Yeah, it's
How
quite
big is
big. Probably 6 times.
This one?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is quite big.
Wow. Our kitchen is 6 times bigger than mine. I'm like, wow. You know, it's like, that's like a 2-bedroom or something. Right. Annie, this is our bathroom.
Nice.
Yes.
Is this your only bathroom in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what's your bathroom is like?
So in London, we've got like 3 loo bathrooms. So we've got a loo downstairs, then our main bathroom on the 1st floor, and then in my room I've got an ensuite, which has a shower and loo.
No midnight trips to the downstairs loo for you then, Annie?
So I'll show you upstairs.
Perfect. Let's go.
The light off. Save the current.
So is this your room?
Yeah, this is my room, so...
Very nice. I love that. You got a nice view of the garden. You can see Mr. Bruno. My first impressions of the house is definitely, like, smaller than what I'm used to.
This is my bedroom.
Oh, really nice.
Yes, my bedroom. This is, I'm sure yours quite bigger than this.
Yes, a bit bigger than this.
Bigger than this one.
Yeah, the little trinkets they're an odd one, but I'm sure I'll get used to them.
Have you got, like, storage, you know, what you got in your room? Because I got that to put my clothes in. And I got this that to put, like, small clothes.
Yeah.
So what, you have, like, a closet or?
Yeah, mine's quite similar, just quite a big, like, sort of similar to that. And then another big one with, like, lots of, like, box drawers to put stuff in. But then we've also got spare rooms, so I've got quite a few clothes in the spare rooms as well.
They got posh dressing table with the stool, like the...
Yeah, I've got, like, a nice white one and then with the bulbed mirror kind of thing in my London bedroom, yeah.
She's just showing off now.
So, like, by my dressing table, I've got, like, my hairdryer. I've got the Dyson Airwrap, which I got as a present, which I use all the time. I love it so much. I just do my hair with that, and then my makeup's there as well.
Okay, so much does it cost?
It was probably around £500.
What?
Yeah.
You're serious?
Yeah.
£500 for a hairdryer? That could feed Christine and Dejounte for 15 weeks on their food shopping budget.
Oh my God, €5.
It's nothing to her.
Oh my God.
But I got it as a present, so I was very grateful.
You see, £500.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a lot of money for... that one blow me. I wouldn't dare to spend so much money on a hairdryer, to be honest with you. I would not even thought of it.
They're definitely becoming more popular, so if you had money, then it's a normal thing to spend your money on, so, yeah.
After a busy morning of travelling and house tours, Annie settles down with the family for a spot of lunch.
I got some sandwich here for you and Adrian Tay.
Perfect, yes, thank you.
There you go. I hope you like it.
Perfect, thank you so much. Yeah. I love a good ham sandwich.
Yeah.
It's very, like, quite plain, considering they have that most days.
When you're buying your lunch, what do you, is not this sort of sandwich would you get, or?
Normally get, like, if I was to make lunch for uni or something, I'd either make, like, a bagel or something and just smoked salmon, cream cheese, cucumber. Otherwise, I go out for lunch or takeaway or cold pasta.
How much it costs you when you go out to have lunch?
If it's like a big lunch with drinks involved and stuff, you could probably be spending around £50 each.
Each?
Yeah.
Seriously? So do you still do food shopping?
Yeah, so at uni, I've been doing weekly shops. I go with my friends at, like, the beginning of the week. We do our food shop for the week, and I probably spend around 70 to 80
pound a week?
Yeah. But that's the most it gets.
Really?
Yeah. I've done shops like that recently.
70 to 80 pounds?
Yeah.
I never spend 70 to 80 pounds a week.
Yeah.
No, that would have been like for the whole month for me. So when you do spend like so much for the week, do you manage to eat off all that food?
No, I end up throwing out so much, like, peppers and broccoli and just, like, smoked salmon.
So how you feel when you're doing that?
It's like, I find it more, like, annoying, like, oh, I forgot I had that.
So I get really annoyed if I see the food waste.
Yeah.
I know what it's like not having food to eat. So I don't waste food. So what I do, I try to see what I can do with whatever I have. Because even my fruits, them as well, like the banana, the ripe banana and stuff, if it doesn't use up, eat fast enough, I cut up everything and freeze them and make smoothie. Do you like smoothie?
Yes, that's such a good idea.
So, yeah, I try not to waste stuff.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if you try to look and own what you really need. And now, for me, I buy what I need.
I definitely want to take some tips from Christine on how she freezes food and puts it, and just generally just meal planning so I don't waste food as much.
Talking about meal planning, it's time to head to the local shop to see if Annie has what it takes to buy ingredients for tonight's Jamaican-inspired dinner. But can our rich kids shop on a budget? Christine's mum, Sharon, has come along to keep a close eye.
This is a good meal for batch cooking, and once she cooks it, she's going to enjoy it.
So I am making a chicken stew, a brown chicken stew, a classic Jamaican recipe. I've got £15 to spend. Got my list of ingredients here that I need to go and find, and hopefully that will stay in the £15 budget.
Lovely energy, Annie. Let's hope so.
Cooking Caribbean food makes me feel like I'm still in Jamaica. Yeah, when I do cook my Caribbean food. So, yeah, it's a feeling of home.
There's chicken. Presume that's chicken. Got a chicken. It doesn't have a price tag on.
Is that not a slight issue, Annie?
That's the only chicken I can find, so we'll have to go with that. Green banana. I've got no clue what a green banana looks like.
Is the clue in the name?
It can't be a green banana, can it?
It might be.
I can't walk out with a green banana. Green banana's probably a vegetable. Have you got a green banana?
Someone give this woman a green banana.
And what is a green banana? Oh, it is just a green banana.
So, she is looking for the ingredients.
Chicken seasoning. That is £1.30. So I've got that. Got the chicken, which I don't know how much it is.
Maybe you should find out?
I don't know, but I think she's going to do a good job.
This is not a very normal shop I would normally shop in. I normally go to Waitrose or something like that. So everything's in different packets, in different places. It takes me quite a long time to find.
I can see you're looking for yam there, yeah?
Yes, I'm looking for some yam.
Yeah, we have the yam here.
OK, perfect.
Annie has somehow managed to pass the shopping challenge onto the shop assistant.
All I need now is just some browning for the chicken and some corn. So...
Somebody's getting restless.
Probably just the normal one, because I'm not great with hot stuff. So probably just go for the normal one. Don't want it too spicy. And now we just need some corn. There's the corn.
This shopping lark is easy when you have the shop assistant on hand. And whilst Dejante finishes off his dance routine, Annie picks up some corn and heads to the till.
So that will be £16.27.
I've only got £15.
Ooh.
I don't want to take anything out, so I'll pay the difference, please.
That's it. Thank you very much.
It was definitely hard to try and stay in the budget, and I'm looking at the receipt now again, and the chicken was £5.99. Personally, I think, and it was quite a small chicken, personally, I think that's quite overpriced.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your help.
Well, Annie, shopping on a budget isn't as easy as it looks. Coming up, emotions run high as rich kid Annie visits a food bank for the very first time.
We've even had people that donate to us having to now use us.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw Christine getting very emotional. It was, like, really hard, but it was just definitely something I needed to see.
Rich kid Annie has never had to rough it.
I've just been always very lucky with getting what I want, basically.
But single mum Christine certainly has.
I'll sacrifice anything I have for him to eat.
Will Annie stay open her eyes to how hard it is for those on the poverty line?
OK, show me your best trick. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Round the world. Was that round the world?
I tried.
That's good. Do you want to be a professional footballer one day?
I'd love to, because I'd like to, if I get money, I would like to give half of the money to my mum so she can do well.
Oh, that's so nice. And what team do you want to play for?
Arsenal.
Of course. It just broke my heart when he told me that he just wants to become rich and give half his earnings to his mum so she can be supported. I thought that was just such an amazing thing to say at 10 years old. What other things do you like to do?
I like to dance.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know any TikTok dancers?
Sure, yeah.
Do you want to show me? Go on. Oh. Oh my God, you are good.
After a little bit of practice, Annie puts her performing arts training to good use.
Yay, high five! Woo! Smash that one. I loved playing some football with Dejante and doing some dancing. It was a really nice time to just bond with him and find out what he likes.
After a tiny break in the garden, Annie heads back inside to learn more about the challenges Christine has to face.
Now that I'm not working, I'm on universal credit.
Do you have any savings or anything?
All that's gone.
Oh, really?
Because of less income now.
Yeah.
At the moment as well, because of my financial state, I do get food from the food bank. It's like knowing that I have that to go to take a little bit of the strain off of me.
Oh, yes, exactly.
First of all, when I had to go to that food bank, it was hard for me. I do not want no one to see me.
You feel ashamed.
I feel very much ashamed.
But you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't at all.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about nothing. You just go like this and call your mom.
Yeah.
You know, even though I call my mom to help me, and she can't. She can only do, and I don't want to stress her that much.
Do you ever, like, go without food or miss a meal just so you can provide for Dejante?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
How often?
I'm at least Probably at least twice for the week. I know it's important for me to eat because I'm diabetic as well.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm on insulin and I should be eating
yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
But due to my situation, I'm unable to keep up and maintain that. It does get me down at times. It do get me down, but what can I do?
Do you think you're making yourself more ill
Yeah,
from
I
not
am.
eating?
I am making myself more ill because I've recently been to the doctor just Thursday. And my sugar is really high. I actually should have, like, in the hospital even now. And
it's okay.
And it's like, when you know, because of food, I'm in this situation, it's hard, you know. And there's much I can't do about it, really.
Is that why you stopped working?
I did stop work, yeah, because of my health as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I couldn't cope then.
Yeah.
It just getting
was all
to
too
me.
much.
Yeah, it was just too much, and I thought I need a break. It's hard, but I suppose sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
That was really hard to hear. I was definitely on the verges of joining and crying, but I wanted to hold it together because I know, like, how hard it is for her, and just hearing that, it kind of shocked me because when you first meet her and, like, her family, you don't think that's what they're going through. She puts on such a brave face, she's so bubbly, and then you actually hear her story and it really, like, just takes your breath away.
After a thought-provoking chat, Annie is joining Christine on a trip to a local food bank to get an idea of how it all works in real life.
Hello, you're right.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies, to the Salma Food Bank.
Thank you.
So what you see on your left-hand side is where all the food comes into us. Then it's made into what we call emergency food packs. Anybody can knock on our door throughout the West Midlands, and they tell us their situation, and we help them with food.
Okay.
Let me show you what goes into a typical emergency food pack.
Okay, perfect.
So this is made for one person for around about 3 days. Now, if you notice, everything I'm showing you is immediate food.
Yeah.
Okay, stuff that's very, very less complicated. Okay, beans, right? Everybody knows what to do with beans, right?
Yeah.
If you don't, you're in trouble, right? Soup is a typical option. Again, it's something you can heat and eat. This is the wildest, like we go, pasta.
Yeah.
So, you know, we get people that tell us, I don't know how to cook pasta. One of the biggest problems we see on the food bank is people spending too much money on takeaways, right? They don't know how to cook, so therefore they can't save the money and they can't make it go any further.
Yeah.
Long life milk, okay, a must in every food parcel. Last option, cereal. And you might find in our other bags, you know, stuff that people have given us, chocolates, crisps, depending on who's give us what.
Okay.
In a nutshell, that's how we work.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay.
The majority of people that come to us are very much embarrassed having to use us, right? They'd rather not be here, but they've got no other choice other than have this or go without.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
How many people do you often get coming?
Probably about 180 to 200 families per day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how busy we are. The difference is we opened 8 years ago, and we saw people from unemployed, single moms, you know, people you and I would say, yeah, they probably need to use a food bank. The difference now is that we are getting people who work 9 to 5, you know, professionals, we got teachers, we've got everybody from all walks of life, even a police officer.
Really?
Yeah, we've even had people that donate to us having to now use us. That's what the situation is like of a food bank. Wow. Yeah.
My experience with the food bank just now was really emotional for me, really. But to hear, he's mentioned that even police officer, you know, that really bring me tears to my eyes.
I saw Christine getting very emotional, which made me feel very emotional. Just seeing how much she actually really needs the stuff, it was like really hard, but it was just definitely something I needed to see.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. It's been amazing speaking to
And
you.
you.
Have a lovely day.
See ya.
Coming up, Annie is pushed to her limits in the kitchen.
Oh my God, it's so gross. You hear bones crack like that.
And Christine lets her hair down at church. Rich kid Annie has never had a financial burden.
So I live in Putney. It's a 4-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms.
Whereas single mum Christine is all too familiar with them.
I only receive $9.78 per month, which is not enough to cover my bills.
But Annie is certainly beginning to see how tough it can be.
That was really hard to hear.
It's time for Annie to help Christine's mum Sharon cook up the family's signature dish. But has she got everything they need?
So I'm going to show you what I got.
Go ahead. Okay.
Is that the right chicken?
I don't even know where this... That's the bird. It looks like a bird, but put it down first.
It's a chicken. Is it not? That was the chicken I got. And then chicken Caesar. Just some classic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chicken Caesar. A green banana.
That's not a banana. This is a plantain.
Oh.
It's a green plantain.
Please tell me you're joking, Sharon. All that green banana chat in the grocery store and we haven't even got one.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
They didn't have a yellow yam, they only had white yam.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then this is the only flour they had.
That's the wrong flour.
Oh dear, tough crowd.
Because that's cassava flour. Thanks for trying, but that's not the right flour.
Yeah, and then they didn't have any corn, so I couldn't get that. And then some browning.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jerk season.
Yeah, that's okay.
Marinade for the chicken.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay.
And that's everything I
well
got.
Done. Well done on that one. Thumbs up for that one.
Thumbs up for that one.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I obviously didn't get everything we needed. I tried my best, but do you think there's something we can make from that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect.
Well, it's safe to say it's not the best start. But with hungry mouths to feed, they've got to make the most of what they've got.
I'm really excited to get cooking, to be shown all the ways of making Jamaican food. Be very cool. Maybe take it home and do it for my parents.
That's the spirit, Annie.
I think she's getting on all right, because she shows that she's willing to learn, and she shows interest as well, so she will get on perfectly fine.
You hear bones crack like that?
It's because it's frozen.
Giving me shivers down my spine.
When I'm back home and you kill them, you know, you do it like live.
Oh, poor chickens.
I know.
If it's not good, I might put it somewhere, or I could give it to my mum so she could give it to Bruno.
But Dejounte has faith in his new rich friend.
I think it will be really good, so I don't think I have to do that.
Rub in this chicken?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God, it's so gross. I'm pretty impressed I did that, but kind of scarred at the same time. Probably won't be doing that ever again.
Turns out Annie is a bit of a chicken too. Maybe it's time to take some time out.
So I'm just gonna take a little break and just refresh my mind. To say the least, it's been quite a harrowing experience. I am not a woman for the kitchen, that's for sure.
Well, maybe not, Annie, but Chef Sharon is waiting.
Sharon's just put some potatoes in, added it to the chicken, so it's looking good. They're browning up. And yeah, looking good. Exciting.
Oh, it's like she never left. So, with the remainder of the dish taken care of by Chef Sharon, some weird head movements from Annie, and some hungry mouths to feed.
I am hungry at the moment, so I can't wait to get tucked in.
Dinner is served. But what's the jury's verdict?
Ready for some food?
Yay!
I really like it.
Do you? Oh.
Yeah, it's lovely. You're doing a good job. Good job. Well done on you.
Thank you.
And who did most of the cooking?
I'm not gonna lie.
Was it you or my mom?
Definitely your mom. No,
What part did you take part in?
I did help with the chicken, making the dumplings.
How you find it?
Yes, it was all right.
Was it exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite tiring.
So tiring you had to take a break, eh, Annie? Anyway, how are the dumplings going down after buying the wrong flour?
Didn't use plain flour.
Yeah.
We used...
Cassava. It says cassava flour.
Sorry. That's not our flour. That's not our flour. No.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Even I put it down.
I think the dinner could have gone better.
Yeah, maybe, Annie. But what did Christine think of the overall experience?
The dinner was, all right.
Well, on that note, I think it's time for bed. But what did Annie's new pal Dejante think of the meal?
Okay, I want you to tell me the truth here. Nothing but the truth. What did you really think of the dinner?
The dumpling was kind of bad, but the chicken was nice.
Oh, perfect. That's good. A good answer, I like that.
Yeah, I believe Annie has made a pretty good impression. She has made a big, huge impression, to be honest, because I thought being a different class of person, she would have, like, more uptight and stuck up and things like that.
I definitely felt there were times when the family felt quite shocked and surprised about how I spent money and how much I spend. I did at times feel a bit bad, but I've definitely learnt a lot.
It's the morning in the Midlands, and Annie is reflecting on her night's sleep.
Going downstairs to go to the bathroom is very different to having my own ensuite at home.
But what's in store today, Annie?
If I have to face any more raw chicken, I'll probably just go home at that point. No, I'm joking.
Luckily, there is no raw chicken in sight, as it's time to get glad rags on for a trip to Christine's local church, a Sunday morning ritual she couldn't live without.
The family definitely scrubbed up well. I feel like I've gone below them now with what I'm wearing. I absolutely loved the church. Such good energy, such good positivity. Everyone's so nice. And it's just so fun as well.
Oh, I believe Annie enjoyed every bit of it. You could see her, that she was like really focusing, you know, on what's going on and taking it all in. It was it was an eye-blowing for her. It was really eye-opener for her, really.
I definitely noticed a change in Christine in the church. It was really nice to see her praying to God and being with her faith and with everyone else, and just seeing a different side to her.
So, after an eye-opening weekend, it's time for Annie to head home. But before she goes, she has a little something for Christine and Dejante.
I've got you guys a few little things as a thank you for letting me into your home. Okay, so first of all...
Thank you so much.
And a little card for you to read later when I'm gone.
For me and Dejante.
Yeah, so you can read that when I'm gone.
I'm going to just keep this one in my room for now.
Oh,
it's so nice.
Yeah.
Do you want your next present?
Sure.
You can open it and see what's inside. This is
No way. No way. Thank you so much.
It's okay.
These are literally so good.
Oh. Oh, it's okay.
Thank you so much.
I hope you like them. You can go use them at football practice on a Saturday. Yeah? Oh, some new football boots. And I have got something for you as well. Basically, I've paid for a subscription. So you'll get a box of food on a Monday, and it will provide 4 meals a week for the both of you for a month.
Oh, God.
I just need to take another look at these real quick.
It's okay.
Thank you.
I just think the box and the food and just to help you make the meals will just put you at ease a bit for a month.
Yeah.
You can focus on other things rather than having to think about your food.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it so much.
As well.
They fit perfectly.
So nice.
I just want to say a humongous thank you to both of you for letting me into your home, letting me stay with you. I've learnt so much from the both of you. And I'm never gonna ever forget this experience, and I've taken away so much from it, and I'm actually gonna put it into use as well. And it's just been amazing, and it's just gonna miss you both so much.
Yeah. And ourselves too as well. We're gonna really, really miss you. It was good fun.
Yeah. It was good having you.
Yeah, it was a good experience. It was wonderful. Thank you again. Thank you so much, Anya, and all the best with your changes. And it's going to be for a good, for a good purpose.
Okay?
Yes, all right, then you take care then.
Okay. Goodbye. Miss you so much. Oh, bye-bye.
I really miss you.
Oh, miss you both. Oh, right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I love every moment of it. Every moment of it, even though I start off a bit shaky. So it was a lovely weekend, innit? It was lovely, as Dejante was saying in the car. It's one of the best weekends ever. I believe that Annie has learned a lot. I think she has learned a lot. I think it's probably was a lot for her to take in, but she dealt with it very well.
My experience with the family was absolutely amazing. I'm going to remember every second of it. Really want to see them again. I've learned so much from them that I'm going to take away and put into use as well. Definitely want to see them soon, and I'm going to miss them loads. It's been a few months now. I've definitely gotten better with buying the food that I need and cooking the portions that I know I'll eat, and definitely not wasting food.
Brand new Rich Kids Go Skint continues next Monday at 9. Tomorrow at 9, it's the sibling rivalry that's rocked the monarchy. William and Harry, Princes at War, examines their royal rift. And tonight, investigating a shocking murder by Wakefield's shoe fetish killer. Cold Case Killers is next.